No one's the Packers in Chris's league yet. Because Seth hasn't left the fucking league. He left the chat but never left the league. I know, buddy. She's gone. She ain't coming back tonight. She's going to get some dick. Yeah.
Well, the onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got...
What the fuck, bro? Shit, this Dallas sheets are finna get a rude awakening. But what was the score? Damn. Better stop talking that shit there. Giants has had a good season. They're dangerous. Greg, you're not in that league yet. That's the wrong league, Greg. Shorty.
Well, the onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley. And we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. A first down throw for Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. 19 yards right off the bat and a quick first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Prescott on first down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Check. Hey, kill. 47.
On play action, Prescott. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be a second down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Crack pipe.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Did you say you're a big girl, you gotta eat?
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Definitely nothing could ever be wrong with that.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brings up 3rd and 1. Here we go.
Yep. Been there, done that.
You must be getting tired. 21.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft, looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he's got some space here.
No, like after this match,
and able to rip
PS4.
off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Probably will be to start.
Here's Prescott. That's caught out right by James.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that.
First down there on a pickup at 25.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Prescott now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Danny Trevathan.
You dust your PlayStation?
On the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Prescott now. His throw caught right around the 6. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I think it all came together there.
Got none of them.
Route, drove it with excellent pace, Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Well, I got dogs.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The only late team that's open is Bills.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Now Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I would like a crack pipe. Would y'all like a crack pipe?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And nearly picked up
come
there.
on, you
Almost
have to
intercepted.
pick that.
Instead, 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I'll grab D Ford.
He's checking.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Thank you, punt it, bitch.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else Dallas is trying to execute.
Bro, you have to fucking punt it on fourth down. What are you?
The other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Prescott now, nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Go, get out there, get out there. Motion.
Prescott from the gun. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Outright completes it to Jarwin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Didn't know we didn't have to play by the rules. That's cool.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's cool, bro. Because when I don't play by these motherfucking rules, you want to bitch about it. I'm going to post this goddamn stream.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
You're not allowed to go for it on fourth down.
Because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way
Oh, he was
inside.
on his 25.
Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Fine, I won't play by the rules. I forgot us commissioners don't play by rules anyway.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
21. Here we go.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
Are you shitting me, Jimmy G?
Bro!
Bro!
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Goddamn, dude. You just run the same fucking defense.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Wasn't aware that you could blitz every play either.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He got 29 yards that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football.
Because that's the point. It's not fair. You can't even develop rookies because they don't have fucking time to throw the ball.
And picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Like, how is that fair for anybody else when everybody just runs fucking blitz all
game? And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48.
Because that's not how you actually play in the NFL. You don't.
Down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Landry, the intended target.
That's fine. If you want to play these blitzes every play and do all this dumb shit every play, I got you.
New life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Here in this half, it's intercepted.
He's fired.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
He's fucking fired.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
How did this bitch get Jamal Adams?
What the fuck? What's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense.
I'm done with this league, bro. Like, this shit's so fucking whack. They've done fucked the whole damn league up. All these damn X Factors got moved and put on new teams and fucking stupid.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
It's not fair at all. Like, that's why I run my league very strict, is so I can make it as fair as possible. This shit's just flat out not fucking fair.
I'm coming after you. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Paul. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
This dude plays cheap ball. Fucking black people.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott to throw it. Paul bringing it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As they'll stop
you'll
the
run
clock
into
with 24
it. You're going to run into
to go in this first half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Prescott yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Oh, I won't be able
Cowboys.
to. It's already fucking 28-7.
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys
I have no fucking
push
chance.
out in front further.
They run cheap-ass plays, and then they have fucking maxed-out super teams. It's just dumb. Like, I'm done with this
those
shit.
could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
Like, I fucking got the fucking 49ers, and I had goddamn Todd Gurley.
And they will not
what
get
the fuck did they trade off my
this
team to
one
get
as
Todd
it's
Gurley?
through the end zone for a touchback.
Like, that shit makes no fucking sense. There's Bobby Wagner's gone in another league that I have. Dude didn't fucking re-sign.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half.
Who the fuck's not going to re-sign Bobby fucking Wagner?
What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying
like, are you fucking kidding me?
And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
That's the best player on the fucking team.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Like, who the fuck's not going to sign? What? Yeah, it's a fucking leader. I'm just sitting here like, you fucking kidding me right now?
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Like, I would love to know what dumbass did that bullshit. Because I'm going to strike that nigga in the face. Then the Packers have him now.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
13.
Working from the gun.
Yeah, he traded Joe.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
They got rid of Martinez
with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As
I wish these people would mix up
Orlando.
These people don't mix up their
Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a pretty good return
fucking
here.
Frustrating, dude.
25 at the 24-yard line.
I'm about to leave this league. You think I'm kidding, dude? I left it last year, and I'm about to leave it again this year. Because their commissioners don't enforce rules.
Their way, partner. How do they recalibrate?
Like, how are you going to create rules and then not enforce them?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun?
You get a warning the first 2 times. 3 strikes, you're out.
And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They run again with Breida.
Bro, break the fucking
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides.
There's a wide open fucking lane, but he wants to sit on top of the fucking blockers. You stupid bitch.
Because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This dude's a bitch. This league's bitchy. Everything about this shit's stupid as fuck.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And now here is another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Like, I've got fucking Dante Hightower, Danny Trevathan, Fred Warner.
On 1st down. Throwing. Prescott. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. 5 yards on the
yeah,
pickup,
but they fucking can't do nothing against this goddamn teams.
Boy,
they don't ever do nothing.
Game and how these guys on plays like that can
because they run fucking dumb, cheap ass plays.
It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an error in the game.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
10:56.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
We're down 14 now.
A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Gold for the extra point.
Look, bitch, keep running that dumbass nickel defense.
And good, and it's now 28-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball.
You can put a fucking wide receiver at running back.
Limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing.
No,
to control
you can't.
The game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
From the 31, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. 16 yards, a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A first down throw for Prescott. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side.
That's the shit that they do, dude.
Gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
So that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. You could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
56, the mark, boy. 56. Check 56. Let's go, defense. Under.
They'll throw again. Prescott rolling to his right. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
You're going to fucking go for it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now Prescott on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Garoppolo. And that
oh my God, I thought he fucking caught it off the tip.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
God, I fucking hate the way these bitches play.
And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half.
Bro.
But now
blitz! They blitz every fucking play.
Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
And my goodness,
fucking God.
Interception. Picked off Byron Jones.
And you can't fucking do nothing against him. I'm done messaging.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Marr on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
I just told him he was a fucking bitch and he's a fucking nigger and he's a trash ass hoe.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Game, bitch.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Black people. They find one thing and they just run it and run it and run it till they can't do it no more. Same with fucking drug dealing, food stamps, welfare, everything else in general life. They use everything till they can't do it no more.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Garoppolo now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Garoppolo has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%. Garoppolo again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
11. I'm letting you know right now, you better. Hey, wahoo! Go ahead.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
1st down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
65. Nick! I'm here all day. Tighten up.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Open man is heard. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Jalen Hurd, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Hey, here we go. 54, right? 54. All day, every day, any day.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game.